girls, welcome to Gruvgear Guitar. I have a great song for you guys. It's from Dave. It's called The Boy Who Played the Harp. Dave, the boy who played the harp. A nice song where he brings in historical events, things that happens in the past, and creates this cool song with this cool message. And speaking of historical, I have a secondary YouTube channel. If you want to check out this channel, it's called Gruvgear Guitar 6 Strings Ago, and it's songs that brings up great old classic songs from the 50s into this present time. I play full playthrough for you there, guys, so you can just follow along, follow with the chords and play with me. No speaking, just playing and focus on that. So check out my secondary YouTube channel, Gruvgear Guitar 6 Strings Ago. Now let's focus on this one. We have a capo set on the 5th fret, absolute best scenario in my opinion, having the easiest chords possible because we have a lot of notes playing here in the song. If you choose to go that route, you can also play the strumming. We're gonna check into that, but first capo for 5th, and let's go through the chords. We're gonna check out this D7 sus2. Okay, it's the long name for a very simple chord grip. It goes open D, second G, first B, and open E. That's the D7 sus2. Next is the A sus2, and that goes open A, second D, second G, open B, and open E. Then we have the F, which is a bar chord. So place the index finger on the first fret to push down all strings there. And then you need to add third A, third D, and second G. And finally, we have the E. And that goes open E, second A, second D, first G, open B, and open E. Okay, so the chord progression throughout the song is the same. The first 3 rounds, or rounds you can say, it goes back and forth between D7 and the A sus. So D7, A sus, D7, A sus, D7, A sus, and then 4th time you're gonna play F and then E. So that is how it goes through the entire song. Now we have different styles and ways to play and perform this. I showed you this in the introduction of the tutorial. So we're gonna look into the finger picking first. Okay, so we're gonna start with the D7 parts. It goes like this. Okay, pretty easy. It sounds, I believe, harder than it actually is. So you're gonna play open D together with second G to start with. Then you're gonna alternate notes. You're gonna play open D again, then second G, then open D, and then first B, open D, first B, and open D. So that is how it goes, one round. So slowly. In tempo. You're gonna play it for 2 times, so that's the D7 part, all right? Then you go into the A sus, and you're gonna play like this for 2 rounds. So that is to play open A together with open B, and I suggest to hold the full chord here as it is, the A sus. So open A and open B first, then you're gonna play open A again, then second D, then second G, then open A, and second D. And that's 1 round, so. In tempo. And 2 rounds goes. And that is the A sus part. So you're gonna play for 3 rounds. So D7, 2, A sus, 2, 3 rounds back and forth. I'm gonna play through for you 1 full round slowly and then 1 full round in tempo. It goes like this. actually play 3 rounds for it because it's that great, and that is what you're gonna do as well. And then in 4th round, we're gonna go into this F and E part. So for F, it's very, very simple, guys. You're gonna play just like that, okay? Alternate 2 notes. You're gonna play 2nd fret G, and alternate that with the 1st fret E in the bass. That is 1 round, these 2 notes. You're gonna play for 8 rounds, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And then you're gonna finish off with the E, and it goes like this. For 2 rounds. So you're gonna play 1st fret G string together with open E in the bass, then open E again, then 1st fret G string and open E, then 2nd fret G, open E, 4th fret G and open E. That is 1 round. So slowly. And 2 rounds in tempo. And that is the end of the melody, and that just restarts and goes over and over again in the same way through the entire song. So I'm gonna give you this in standard tempo. I'm gonna play round number 3 for you of this D and A sus combo, and then I'm gonna go into the 4th and final round with the F and E, so you understand what's going on. So round number 3 and 4 goes like this. Just move on with that beautiful melody, so cool. And that is how it goes pretty much. You can stay with it through the entire song if you want, but you can also go into the strumming, and we're gonna play and look into the just plain straight clean strumming as it is. So now of course you need to hold the full chords as they are, the D7, the A sus, the F and E, and it follows of course the same order of it. So 1 string around now goes like this. If you hold the D7, that is the closest thing we can come to replicate this sound and the beat and timing and everything. So you're gonna play down, up, clap, up, down, up. So down, up, clap, up, down, up. And you're gonna play it in the same amount of times as you play the melody. So for D7, you're gonna play it 2 times on the strumming. Then A sus, you're gonna play 2 times, and you're gonna go back and forth like this for 3 rounds. We know that by now. And then you're gonna play F, 2 rounds of strumming, and E, 2 rounds of strumming. So I'm gonna play round number 3 and round number 4 for you. Actually, I can play all rounds. So 4 rounds in total, 3 rounds of that D7 A sus, and then final F and E. Let's do it together. So on. All right, so that is the strumming. Now once you know the melody, you know the strumming, you can now build in this clap, this beat, to get a mix of it into the melody, and it will sound pretty cool in my opinion. I can show you how it could sound, and I can also then mention where to put this beat into the melody. So it goes like this. Right? So that is the first 2 chords, the D7 and A sus. So what you're gonna do here is to play, and then comes the clap there at the first time you play the 1st fret B string. This note will be replaced with the clap. So okay, so you have that. timing, and then in the A sus, you're gonna play like this. Okay, so it comes right in between the 2nd fret G string and the open A. So you're gonna play. So this clap doesn't replace any note, it just comes in between the 2nd fret G string and the open A. So together slowly goes like this. Alright. And then in the F part, you're gonna play like. So it will replace the, let's see, 3rd time you play the 2nd fret G string. So. And then you're gonna go into the E and play. So it replaces this 2nd fret G string, okay? So. And that is how you play with a beat in the melody. So I can try to play it for you. I haven't practiced this too much, but we can give it a try to play it just once here and see how it goes. I'm gonna play round number 3 for you of this D and A, and then go into the F and E. Let's go. Practice slowly and you will gradually be better and safer at this playing. That is how you handle it, guys. Dave, the boy who played a harp, and this is me playing the guitar, perhaps you as well. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. It's not the easiest one. You have to get comfortable with the chords first, then the melodies, and then gradually work your way through this. But a great song. Wow, what a great song. So I'll give it a shot. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to support me here on Gruvgear Guitar. And again, I want to mention my secondary YouTube channel, Gruvgear Guitar, 6 Strings Ago. Songs from the past, you're gonna learn them. They're great and they're classics for a reason. So go and check out my channel there and have a nice day. Thank you very much, guys. Play tuned.